Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Darius Garland and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs.
And that game against Houston, that's one to watch for. Fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Then there's Demon. Then there's Nicholas Claxton.
Here we go.
And it's Clowney in at the 4 slot. And for the Hornets, Plumlee is at center and Bridges next to him. Knipple and Miller are your wingmen. And it's Ball in at the 1. And the rejection by Claxton. Pass to Demon. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Clowney, the rebound by LaMelo Ball. And such a valuable guy to this team's rotation, Doris. Nick Claxton is important.
You know, Kev, I'll tell you one thing. This guy brings a ton of energy. He's willing to battle for loose balls, for rebounds. On the defensive end, you know he can make an impact. There's incredible length, and I still think a ceiling that he can get to.
Now Plumlee, following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. Shot clock at 3. From deep three-point land, Knipple, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Pass to Bridges. Plumlee sets the pick for Bridges. Back to Ball. In the corner, Knipple with it. A three-pointer off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And Claxton throws it down.
Claxton, an elite finisher at the rim. That is nicely done.
Ball feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Pass to Knipple. Back to Plumlee. Rebound, Brooklyn.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And a wide open look for Porter. Off target with his 3.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
You combine strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops. Miles Bridges, yes, sir.
Brooklyn's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Bridges with the steal. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Here's Demon, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Ball from long range. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Demon. It's Thomas on the wing. Oh, and the jam by Thomas.
Oh, my goodness. How special a finish was that? Go ahead, Cam Thomas.
Now Plumlee. There's Ball with the 3. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. The Nets with the lead. Outside Porter. Pass to Thomas. Here's Demon. No good on the 3.
If he's got that much space, he's got the green light. He just doesn't make it.
They grab their own miss. And the rejection by Claxton. Here's Clowney. Defended by Bridges. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Porter outside. And the 3 ball is good.
Elite from the corner. Porter Jr. shoots a much better percentage from this spot.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Looking here at some numbers for Michael Porter. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged 18 points per, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Now here's Ball. Scoreless thus far.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made 1 basket in this period.
And the basket by Thomas.
Wow, the defense trying to overpower Cam Thomas, and he was having none of it.
Pass to Plumlee. Here's Bridges. Hornets keep it alive. Knipple wide open, and he fires. Buries it from 3-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
I mean, this guy is as good a vertical threat at the rim as there is. Great finish by Nick Claxton.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr., and after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Plumlee, got a hand on it. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball, launches it. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Ball's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Plumlee. Now here's Ball. Tight defense on him. Rebounded by the Nets.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Porter against Plumlee. Here's Demon. Just 5 to shoot. Over Plumlee. And it's Demon missing.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Ball finds Bridges. No good from outside. Nets leading by 4. Here's Demon. Claxton a screen on Ball. Pass to Demon. And the Nets miss again.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Outside ball. Now, here's Bridges. There's the triple. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
So lethal off the catch. Knipple is good at just finding space and then timing it quickly.
And so, Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Plumlee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Brandon Miller. Green, he's checked in for Knipple. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Ball. Then for the Nets, Mann's checked in for Porter. Zaire Williams comes in for Thomas. And it's Johnson in for Demon. Now here's Johnson. The Nets working the ball around now. And Claxton throws it down hard.
Oh my goodness, that is an absolutely insane finish by Nick Claxton.
Pass to Bridges. To the inside. Here's Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Clowney. Connects from three-point range. And the Nets lead by 4.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy. Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Mann passes to Johnson. Here's Clowney. Off target from outside. Dinwiddie against Johnson. Inside. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Williams with the ball. Williams picks him up. Dinwiddie with the steal. And it's Bridges at the elbow. And they're pushing it up. Williams for 3. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. Trailing by 2. Green kicks to Bridges. Back to Green. Shot clock at 5. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Down low. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
Bridges outside. Green with a screen for Bridges. Pass to Williams. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. And again, the Hornets missing. Nets leading by 4. To the inside. Here's Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
1:11 left to play in the first.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Connaughton. Pass to Dinwiddie. Williams sets a screen for Dinwiddie. 4 on the clock. Goes back up. And Williams lays it in.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now here's Johnson. He has yet to score. Lets it go with a 3. Mann can't hit. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Green drives in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I think one of the things you notice most often about Josh Green is the desire and the effort he plays with. He wants to make his presence felt.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Sexton, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And the second free throw, good. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Oh, Claxton in position. Taken away by Williams. Green dishes to Bridges. They kick it out to Green. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Johnson for three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Nets leading by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
The post tandem, Bridges and Williams. Colin Sexton is out there with ball, and it's Knipple in at the 3. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Whitehead, and a miss there on the triple. Hornets trail by 3. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, it's exactly what you want to see from Miles Bridges. Assert himself, use that frame to convert through contact.
Here's Demon. Nets passing it around. It's Porter outside. They get it back. The Hornets shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Bridges kicks to Williams. Williams has a screen for Sexton. Back to Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Wow, what a finish at the rim by Grant Williams. I didn't know he had that in his game, fellas.
Outside Porter. It's to Demon. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field. So here we go. It's game 1 of the regular season for both teams, and Doris, each one wants to start their year on the right foot.
Yeah, both of these teams have been waiting all summer for this game. Tip off to a new season. I can't wait, Kevin.
Bridges, no one around him. Offline with his 3. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Whitehead. Here's Demon. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Martin. Last season's performance for him. He put up about 8 points a game last season. 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. Brandon Miller comes in for Sexton. There's Porter with the 3, and the rebound goes to the Hornets.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Williams passes to Plumlee. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Hornets shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And talking to Con Knipple, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell it.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Hornets 4th.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Claxton a screen on ball. Outside Martin. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's Williams with the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And a wide-open look for Claxton. Off target with his three. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
And getting that large wingspan in the way and creating plays, Miller's basketball IQ showing through on that steal.
And Miller with the block. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And Brooklyn turns it over again.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Charlotte. Trey Mann comes in for Ball. And the Nets also making a change. Thomas is checked in. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. The kick out to Williams. Miller outside. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Nets trail by 7. Claxton finds Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Whew, he is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Miller outside. Pass to Connaughton. Now, Mann. Williams a screen on Thomas. There's Miller with the three. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Hornets leading by 3. Connaughton kicks to Williams. To the paint. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Well, you talk about strength. Grant Williams understands how to finish in the paint.
Now, here's Thomas. And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the Nets making a change here. Brownie's checked in. Mann passes to Plumlee. Miller outside. And it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Nets trail by 7. And the state of North Carolina is a powerhouse, Doris. You know that in college hoops. Can that translate, do you think, to the Hornets?
Kevin, what we know, what the research tells us, is that college basketball fans are just that, and NBA fans are just that. Those two fan bases don't generally cross over. The Hornets need to focus on winning, however, because in America, everybody loves a winner.
Plumlee, no luck.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought, for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Miller finds Connaughton. And here's Plumlee. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Mann with it. He's guarded by Thomas. Takes the three. A rebound by the Nets. Clowney's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Thomas. Clock at 6. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Mann passes to Miller. Connaughton sets a screen for Miller. Looking for Connaughton. He gets it there. And yes, it's good. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Hornets leading by 7. There's Miller with the 3. No basket with that shot, having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Mann passes to Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
That, folks, is what we call a little bit of grittiness. Grant Williams through contact. Yes, sir.
And a big part of the Nets' shot diet comes doors from beyond the arc. They love the 3.
They do, Kevin, and for a team that struggles offensively and lacks interior scoring, firing away from distance gives them a puncher's chance every night.
And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Here's Dinwiddie after the basket by Brooklyn. Bridges outside. Inside, stolen. Johnson outside. Oh, Claxton in position. It's stolen by Green. Williams attacking, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Wow, it's been that kind of night for Grant Williams. He is in such a terrific rhythm.
Now, Mann still without a basket. Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Now, here's Green. Bridges outside. No good on the 3. Nets trail by 8. Pass to Mann. Johnson with a screen on Dinwiddie. Mann passes to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Clowney. No good on the triple. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Charlotte. Mann finds Bridges. Over in the corner, Williams. And it's off from three-point range. And for Brooklyn, their shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. To the middle. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. There's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
That is nicely done by Spencer Dinwiddie. Just getting the ball into the hands of a shooter.
Nets trail by 10. Now here's Johnson. Hasn't made one yet. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Green dishes to Williams. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Mann with it. Green the screen. Mann can't hit. Williams passes to Mann. Johnson outside. Hands it from downtown. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. What do you make of these future games, fellas?
Why are you always talking about the future, Ernie? Live in the present.
Yeah, you really need to practice mindfulness, Ernest.
Jeez, I'm just trying to do my job. They put these games up on the screen. I thought we should talk about them. Excuse me. And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Charlotte Hornets.
Some teams just play slow and methodical. These guys have taken the F1 approach. Faster, faster.
Didn't know you were into race cars, big fella. You taking me to Monaco?
I got room on the plane, Ernie.
Oh, let's just drive. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Nets trail by 7. Starting off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. And it's the Hornets with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. In the corner, Kneppel with it. Over Claxton. Kneppel, no good. Net shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Outside Thomas. Stolen by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Now this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. The 3 from Thomas. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, the opportunistic Bridges sees you falling asleep defensively. Up and over the top he goes.
DB all-world talent with LaMelo Ball. But health and win still a work in progress.
Kevin, we know this. He is highly skilled with the ball in his hands. He's a fearless shooter. For LaMelo Ball, well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Pass to Clowney. Here's Demon. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Charlotte moving the ball around. The kick out to Ball. In the corner, it's Bridges. Bridges missing again. Nets trail by 11. Pass to Clowney. To the paint, here's Porter, and he banks in the layup. Porter's got 7 points in the game.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Bridges finds Plumlee. Miller outside. Shot clock at 6. Plumlee with a screen on Porter. Miller, no up. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Claxton throws it down.
Listen, at this point, keep feeding Nick Claxton because right now his confidence is surging.
Pass to Plumlee. Claxton with the steal. And Claxton throws it down.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
And let's check out the numbers for Miles Bridges. He's coming off an excellent season. Averaged about 20 points a game, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
There's the lob to Bridges. Porter with the steal. Pass to Demon. Over in the corner, Claxton. Misses the three. Charlotte leading by 5. Inside, here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Here's Demon. Down low. Porter, no luck. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Plumlee sets the pick for Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
You can see the strength of Miles Bridges. Brushes that contact off like it didn't even happen.
Pass to Clowney. Over in the corner, Claxton. Here's Clowney. It's tipped. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Demon. And it comes off the front of the rim. Charlotte leading by 9. Now here's Ball. Here's Plumlee. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Pass to Bridges. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Nick Claxton.
Woo, the superb athleticism of Miles Bridges just creates so many challenges for the defense, particularly when he gets inside.
First free throw is good. Doris, when you look at the numbers of Miles Bridges, he is a bona fide 20-point-per-game player.
And Kevin, that's a big statement. It is not easy to score 20 at this level on a nightly basis. To extend that over several years is the sign of good things to come.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Plumlee. And it's Sexton in for Miller. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
And that one goes out of bounds. That's touched by Porter. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Sexton against Porter. Offensive rebound. Knippel. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Knippel's got 11 points.
You love to see that kind of focused, high-effort play from a rookie. Knippel making the save.
Here's Clowney, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Ball kicks to Bridges. In the corner, Knippel with it. Back to Bridges. A three-pointer off the mark. Nets trail by 9. Outside, Martin. There's the steal. Pass to Sexton. To the inside. And there's Bridges on the assist by Sexton. Bridges has got 10 points now just in this quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Pass to Connaughton. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Sexton against Martin. Johnson surveying the floor. 6 to shoot. Here's Clowney. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Sexton against Martin. Here's Bridges.
What you love is Miles Bridges has kept his foot on the gas pedal. Started out scoring well and continues to keep the pressure on.
Martin with a screen on Ball. Pass to Whitehead. Oh, Porter in position. Oh, good on that one.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
The finish, and finished off by Porter.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
And here is Bridges. Charlotte moving it around. Connaughton sets a screen for Kneppel. Outside, Ball. Bridges for 3. A rebound by the Nets. Porter with it. Defended by Kneppel. Johnson outside. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. And now just a 3-point Hornets lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Sexton kicks the ball. And Ball slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Johnson, the pass to Whitehead. Now Porter. On the wing, Johnson. The 3 ball. And no good that time. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. Bridges left side. Pass to Kneppel. And Sexton has it in the corner. Traps in the tray. And now it's an 8-point Hornets lead.
Well, obviously, the defense has not been great this half, and you've got to be able to address this quickly.
Martin finds Johnson. Now here is Martin. Here's Whitehead. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Connaughton. Sexton on the wing. Outside, Ball. Here's Kneppel. Pass to Sexton. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Whitehead passes to Johnson. It's Martin on the wing. No good with the triple. It's been all about Miles Bridges for the Hornets. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. At the forward spots, it's Miller and Bridges. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Green, and it's Plumlee in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
What we've seen is Miles Bridges turn himself into a versatile, dangerous offensive weapon. 20 points a night? Oh, give him that.
Pass to Mann. And here is Williams. From outside, off the mark. And here's Plumlee. Now Dinwiddie. Miller with a wide open look. No good from outside.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
And here's Johnson outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges has got his 5th rebound in this one. Dinwiddie kicks to Bridges. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Miller surveying the floor. Pass to Bridges. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. And the Hornets miss again. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by Miller. Pass to Plumlee. Claxton with the steal. Johnson outside. The kick out to Williams. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Charlotte leading by 8. Outside, Green. Lobbed up there for Miller. 5-on-3 break. Puts it up. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Hornets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Williams with the block. And he's able to get it back. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Pass to Mann. Now Claxton. Back to Williams. Nets passing it around. Demon. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
Bridges kicks to Dinwiddie. In the corner, it's Bridges. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Nets trail by 7. Outside Williams. And the Nets, another 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Miller outside. Pass to Plumlee. On the wing, Green. Who's guarded by Johnson. 5 on the clock. Plumlee, the pass to Green. And the 3 off target. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Miller outside. On the wing, Green. Charlotte no good that time either.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Bridges for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Mann.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Out to Bridges. And just miss after miss right now.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
The Hornets shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Miller outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Pass to Demon. To the middle and stolen by Miller. Plumlee finds Dinwiddie. Back to Plumlee. Plumlee with a screen on Williams. On the wing, Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Claxton with it. Now guarded by Plumlee to tie it up. And Claxton with a nice bucket inside. Claxton's got the game tied up here for the Nets. Bridges outside. Out to Miller. Green, the screen. With the teardrop, Miller, no luck. Brooklyn with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. Pass to Claxton. Back to Mann. On the wing, Mann. Here's Demon. A miss that time, would have put him up. Miller outside. Bridges outside. That three off the mark.
But I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
Claxton and Bridges with the block.
Oh, how about that rejection from Miles Bridges? Send it back.
Plumlee with it. Picked up by Claxton. Out to Bridges. Off target from outside.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Up top, Claxton. Johnson in the corner. Back to Mann to take the lead. The Hornets pull it in. They've led by as many as 11 points. In the corner, it's Bridges. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Miller kicks to Bridges. Back to Miller. This one for three. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Hornets lead by 3.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Net shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And some changes here for the Hornets. Sexton, he's checked in for Josh Green. And it's Ball in for Dinwiddie. And then for Brooklyn, Brownie's checked in, and it's Michael Porter in for Terrence Mann. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
And Allie, thanks so much.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now here's Bridges. And the three misses.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
One-handed!
High-stakes moment, and Miles Bridges does not shy away. Go ahead, young sir.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Brooklyn trailing. Now Claxton. Oh, what a play inside.
Wow, this team showing big-time trust, and Claxton delivers on it.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. The Hornets shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
LaMelo living the life. That is a big-time bucket. Go ahead.
Claxton a screen on Ball. Here's Porter to take the lead. Ball with the rebound. Now Miller. Now Ball. 1:35 left in the game. Shot clock at 5. Bridges. The three is off. And it's Porter with the ball for Brooklyn. Sexton with it. Picked up by Claxton. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Big basket by Sexton. You see why his team will lean on him in these moments.
Here's Deming. Johnson outside. For three. Miller there for the rebound.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Here's Miller. Plumlee sets the pick for Miller. Now here's Bridges. It's good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And just miss after miss right now. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a mistake,